It's time to get your Clix fix.
Hello again, and welcome back to Clix Fix. I'm Rory. It has been almost a week, five days, I guess, since I last played with these pint-sized plastic people, and getting ready to do so again in a couple days. I hope. I don't know. I have an early day on Friday, so hopefully it's not a super late night before playing Heroclix. Fix the camera a little bit. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing another One Awesome Clicks team build, one that I've been wanting to do for a while. Just never got around to it. If you haven't seen any of these before, One Awesome Clicks is where I take one uh, higher rarity figure and then build a team around them with pretty much pulp figures, commons, uncommons, and rares. And today we're going to focus on the Loki from Collector's Trove, the Chase Loki. That's the one that I pulled. A lot of great stuff in that set, but I don't see Loki around too much in builds these days. But I think he's a lot of fun. I've never actually seen him played. I haven't played with him yet. Hope to soon. But let's take a look at him. Loki got his Guardian, Warp World, Young Avengers, Cosmic Deity, Mystical Keywords, Cosmic Energy, Team Ability, and the Mystics Team Ability, which is great. Okay, and then if you look down like near his dial, there's like 180, 150, 120, all the way down to 30. He has a ton of different point values you can play him at. But here we'll read about that. His first trait, gems are a god's best friend. During force construction, Loki costs 30 points for each gem token you give him, minimum 1, maximum 6. For each gem token, you may add an infinity gem one-shot to your sideline without paying its cost. It will still take up a slot on your sideline, so remember that. You just don't pay the cost for it. When Loki takes damage from an opposing effect or knockback damage, after resolutions, remove a gem token from him. When the last gem token is removed, KO Loki. Protected Pulse Wave. So if you look at his dial, he does not have any KO clicks, so there's life the whole time. But the way you kill him, you just got to hit him as the number of times that he's got the gem tokens. Today we're going to be building around him. I mean, you can do what you want, but for this team, I just wanted to focus on him, and we're going to be doing 180 points for Loki on this team. So full points, that means he's got to take damage 6 times to get KO'd, unless the collector like collects him or whatever it is. The other character, well, Beholder, can just, if he gets the lucky rolls, just zap him out of existence. But yeah, let's go to the second trait now. Shape change and super senses, so the 2 rollouts. Safeguard poison, and at the beginning of your turn, roll a d6 and deal Loki that much unavoidable damage. So you don't ever really know which of his clicks he's going to be on every turn, because you have to roll at the beginning of your turn, roll and click him that many times. But they're all pretty good. I mean, he's got the same basic stats on each click: 8 movement, 11 attack, 18 defense, and 3 damage. Bunch of different movement powers, but none of them are running shot or charge. So that's a little downside for him. A lot of great attack powers. And I mean, he's probably not going to start on telekinesis unless you roll a 6 to get on the next telekinesis. And then he just alternates between energy shield deflection and combat reflexes. Then he's got some of the main damage powers you want for support, prob, perplex, outwit. But then he's also got exploit weakness, range combat expert, close combat expert. He's got so much. One of the fun ways to use him is on the sideline for the common Thanos that can choose a power from a deity on the sideline because Loki has like all the powers. Anyway, so that's Loki. The team we're going to build around him is a deity team. We're going to focus on deity, and he's 180 points, and we're only going to have two other figures on this One Awesome Clix build. The first one is Heroclix from the Black Panther set, uncommon. And he's a solid uncommon. I really like him. He's done a lot of work every time I've faced him. Take a look at him. His first trait, fighting the Skrull Pantheon. When Heroclix attacks, opposing characters can't use shape change. No rollout there. And opposing characters with the deity keyword can't evade attacks. So they can't use super senses or anything else that lets them evade attacks. And then his second trait, Divine Favor, Safeguard, opposing Perplex, and opposing Probability Control, which is great. He's going to have his stats or higher, and only his team can re-roll his rolls. When Heroclix attacks, targeted characters without the deity keyword modify defense -1. So whether he's attacking deities or non-deities, he's getting some kind of bonus. Non-deities is a more sure thing because they get the -1 defense, but yeah, super senses won't matter for deities, which is great if he's going up against like Hadari Yao or something like that. Anyway, Rage of the Abandoned is his movement. Charge, Flurry, and Plasticity. He charges and breaks, when he moves, he breaks blocking terrain as well. We're going to be playing him at 60 points. Otherwise, we'd only have 20 points left. But anyway, 60 points. So he has that movement for one click. But he's going to, when he charges in, he's going to have a 12 attack for 4 damage. Flurry. Yeah, I like him. He's good. He is a solid Heroclix. And then 40 points on the team is going to be Necron, who's still legal in Modern. I think they did something about him in Silver. I can't remember. But this is a Modern team, so he's legal in Modern. He's got this trait. I mean, if you haven't, Necron's been around for a while, but I'll read through them. Rise. Free, generate a grave hindering terrain marker within range of line of fire. He's got a 7 range. Friendly characters with the Black Lantern core keyword, including him, occupying or adjacent to any friendly grave terrain markers, may heal past their starting lines if healed by a character with the Black Lantern core keyword. That's important because in his next trait he has Steal Energy, but may use it with close or range attacks. When an opposing character is KO'd after resolutions, heal a friendly character with the Black Lantern core keyword 2 clicks. So let's say he shoots somebody from 7 squares away. He's got sidestep. He can sidestep, generate the terrain marker, the grave next to him or where he is, shoot somebody. Let's say it's a character that can be KO'd easily, even a bystander. He would steal energy from click 6 to 5, and then click 2 more, he'd be at click 3. From KO, if he KOs one figure, he goes from click 6, 40 points, to click 3, which is his 70-point value. He is really, really good. All right, so those are the main figures on your starting force. Now, looking back at Loki again, he got those gems, right? The Infinity Gems for free. The ones I am recommending, or I would put on my team, are the Reality Gem. When an opposing effect would generate one or more squares of terrain, you may roll a d6, 1 through 3. After resolutions, remove 2 of the generated terrain markers from the game. On 4 through 6, you choose the squares that terrain is generated in. And they still have to be legal. So it's a good effect. Like, there are definitely times when somebody putting up barrier could really screw you over, or if they're doing smoke cloud, that'll mess you up. Or, yeah, a lot of things that it would be beneficial to remove or change where they generate their terrain. And another one that I would recommend is the Mind Gem. When an opposing character is hit after resolutions, you may choose a power that character can use. That character can't use that power until your next turn. So it's kind of a way to get out around protected outwit or safeguard outwit, whatever it is. So, yeah, have Hercules charge in, hit somebody that's got, power cosmic, and then you use this and say, oh, you can't use your crazy super senses, or you can't use your damage reducer, and then have Necron or Loki just blast them. Or you can also use it defensively. And it's not just standard. Choose a power. Like, you could choose a whole power. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Use the Mind Gem. Other one would be Power Shot. Power Gem. One shot. When a friendly character attacks and the attack roll is 10 or higher, you may have that attack become a critical hit. Just useful if the dice are hot for you. Hot enough. Unless they're already a critical hit, then it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, and if Loki targets 3 people because he's got 3 bolts, doing that could really do some good damage. And then I say Time Gem. When an opposing character clears, you may remove an action token from a friendly character. That can be critical at certain points of the game, especially later on. If you are like, I need to be able to go next turn for whatever reason, Time Gem will really help. Now you can put the 2 last ones on there as well, but I think something else should be on your sideline. One, Ares. He's on almost every sideline for me, whether it's one awesome Clix builds or just regular constructed. If somebody can use Blades, Claws, Fangs for whatever reason, Ares is going to be on the sideline. So Loki has it on 2 different Clix. Necron has it on 3 of his Clix, including his starting Click. So Ares can be brutal if you get that time in. Now the next one on your sideline doesn't fit into the norm for one awesome Clix. He is a super rare, but I think he is kind of critical for Loki. Chthon. He's still modern right now. He's going to rotate out soon, but keep him in mind for when you're doing silver. Because Chthon, you want to do this sideline active. At the beginning of the game, choose a friendly character with a mystical keyword, Loki. This game, that character modifies his combat values +1. So Loki all of a sudden has 12 attacks, 19 defenses, and 4 damage, and 7 range. Now the normal backside of this, bad thing for this, for Chthon, is the rest of this trait. When that character is given an action token, if they're not named Chthon, deal them 1 unavoidable damage. Loki, when he takes an action, he is going to take damage from Chthon. But Chthon is not an opposing effect or knockback. So that won't remove one of his gems. So Loki doesn't care about taking friendly damage like that. He'll just move the next click on his dial. Round and around and around she goes. So all the benefits of Chthon. He can take all the benefits of Chthon with none of the drawbacks. And then you can also bring Chthon out if Loki was your last character, which is highly likely because they got to hit him 6 times, and then bring out Chthon, see if Chthon can just finish off the team in one last turn. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible. So a little deviation from one awesome Clix normal build, but I think Chthon is critical for Loki to be used at his best. Ooh, shadows. So yeah, that's the team. There are 20 points left over. 20 points left over to do whatever kinds of equipment you might want to do. There's a lot of good equipment that could go on Loki or Hercules. Hercules is a brute. He could get the +1 longsword for free, which would basically just give him blades, which I don't think would matter because he's already got close combat expert. I mean, later on in the dial, if he gets hurt, close combat expert will still help him. But he could, and it's for free. But there's some great equipment that Loki could use. He's Asgardian. He could get the Destroyer armor for free, which would boost his defense by 2, and he'd get invuln. So unless they do penetrating damage or precision strike, the little guys that only do 2 damage can't remove those gems from Loki. If you give him the Destroyer arm, and he's got improved willpower, and with Chthon, his defense is going to be up to a 21, even without energy shield deflection or combat reflexes. Like those powers won't matter. That's one thing you could do. Another equipment that I think would be really great on Loki, if you have it. Now, you're definitely outside of the one awesome Clix builds right now. Is the Dream Ruby from the Sandman Iconics. It's barrier and shape change. He's already got shape change. But if this character can already use shape change, it's traded on Loki. When they use it and succeed after resolutions, deal the attacker damage equal to the attacker's printed damage value. So that they got to hit him 6 times, but they don't want to attack him because if he rolls his shape change, they're going to hurt themselves. So the only thing that can get around that, because he's protected from outwit, there are 2 things. Somebody that gets around outwit, or like the mind gem one shot, if they decide, hey, I hit you and now you can't use shape change, or if they got battle fury, yeah. I think the Dream Ruby would be great on Loki. Talk about the Destroyer. Yeah, so those 2, Dream Ruby and Destroyer, both 15 points. And then you could do, I don't know, a bunch of different what's another 5-point equipment? The Wrecking Ball. Give Hercules the Wrecking Ball so he can attack through blocking with the giant reach of 2. Yeah, giant reach 2. And close attacks sees through blocking and destroys it. The other 5 points, Flying Carpet, Ethereal Armor. Yeah, although I don't have any of those. Those are ridiculous to get. Yeah. So, Trick Arrows. Trick Arrows would be great on Loki too. You want him to be even a better kind of attacker. Do other stuff while he's attacking. Lots of options. Lots of options for finishing out this team. Also, talking about one-shots, if you don't want to use all of them, or if you don't have them all, you just leave some space in your sideline. Some other one shots would be very good with Loki, like Diabolic Bargain. The effect at the beginning of your turn, you may deal a friendly character one unavoidable damage. Loki, he doesn't care. If you do, remove an action token from that character. Again, if you really need to be able to do something that turn. Occult Retribution, at the beginning of the turn, you may choose a friendly character and an opposing character within 4 squares of each other. Deal both characters 1 penetrating damage. Again, Loki doesn't care. They might. And Soul Siphon, friendly characters can use regeneration as free. When they do, for each click healed, deal another friendly character 1 unavoidable damage. So, I mean, you could do this one at the beginning of the game and have Necron for free regen from his top click to higher up, because he is using regen. He is the source of the healing, and he has a Black Lantern Core keyword, so he could do that and deal that damage to Loki. He doesn't care; it's friendly damage. He just turns his dial. I would probably actually do that instead of one of the gems that I'd listed. I don't know if I even have Soul Siphon. I'll have to look, because I think that'd be fun. Anyway, other figures that you might consider pairing up with Loki at any point value, because you could play him at 30 points and he's still a really solid secondary attacker / support figure, depending on which Clix he lands on. And at 30 points, they have to hit him one time, and you get a free gem on the sideline. Definitely worth it. And you can support some bigger attackers. So let's go through some other deity characters that are on the higher rarity end that could be fun to play with. We have the Chase deities from the Disney Plus Next Phase set, like Amit. Playing them up, just play them on the board rather than on the sideline. Not bad. I'll let you take a look at that. Stop Clix and traded Invincible. Yeah, Amit's good. Oh, and the Legacy Daredevil at 10, 20, or 30 points. This has always been a really, really solid figure. It's got deity. So, yeah, that one would be definitely some. And he leaves more points to work with. And he's still a harassment for your opponent. Oh, if you want to play some higher point figures, Darkseid, the the prize one, that's the deceased Darkseid. He would definitely be a fun one for Loki to support. You can't play them both together at full points. Diana is amazing. I've seen her played a lot. Diana, she can bring Loki. She's a great chase from the Masters of Time. She goes, if she attacks, she doesn't even have to land the attack, and she's just going to bring in somebody that shares a keyword with her, right? Yeah, that's trait. Empower when Diana attacks. If it was the first attack this turn, after resolutions, place another friendly character that shares a keyword with Diana adjacent to her. But, yeah, get Diana to attack, and then boom, bring Loki right next to her, and then he can smash face. Domino, the Prime Domino from Deadpool and Weapon X. She's an amazing figure. I so wish that I had her. She's got 3 stop clicks with 50/50 super senses. Oh man, she is nuts. 70 points. It's crazy that she is a deity as well. I would definitely want to play with this Domino. Legacy Hercules. I think he would be super fun. You know, you don't want to play that other Hercules. If you got the Legacy Hercules, use him for 50 points. And rather, I mean, he's got 8 clicks rather than well, they both have 8 clicks. Yeah. Both have 8 clicks. He's 10 points less. He can generate equipment from your KO area. Oh, man. And if he gets onto his special attack super strength, when he gives a close terrain action and hits, held marker isn't destroyed afterwards, he can just smash something, use a object as a weapon over and over and over. Yeah, I like that Hercules. Kamo, great prime deity. There's a lot that he can do with his shark bystanders. Kong has always been an amazing figure, and he's got the deity keyword. Play him at 50 points, and he's always good. Old King Thor, I think he's a great one. Great, great figure. 75 points, 125. Either way, he is solid. I mean, I did a whole video, one awesome click centered around him. One of my first ones. Phoenix Force Black Panther. He's a fun deity that Loki could support. I have a plan. I don't know if I already recorded it, but I do have a build for Phoenix Force Black Panther. Though it might have changed since I actually built it. If I haven't already done the video for it, I need to do that soon. The super rare Poseidon from Masters of Time. He is a good deity as well. I mean, you could even do him on the sideline like Ares, and he gets the crazy. Instead of blades, he does some crazy stuff for Quake. Does anybody have Quake on this team? Yeah, Hercules has Quake later on in his dial. So that'd be funny. The super rare Thor, I did a video on him, built a team around him. He would be good too to pair up with Loki. It's always fun to pair up Loki and Thor, put them on the same team. Thor Gwen, she's fun. Let you read her. She could be a super fun addition to the team. Instead of Hercules, you could put her on there. Both versions of White Tiger, both A and B, would be fun to use as well. I like them both. I mean, B is also amazing. So many really good deities. Anyway, that was my one awesome clicks build with Loki. I hope you enjoyed it. What would you do with Loki on your team? Would you play him at full points, somewhere in the middle, or just play him at 30, have him be some support? And what other deities would you play him with? Or would you choose a completely different keyword to go with Loki? I thought deity would be fun. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Have you actually used him? Because I haven't used him yet. I only opened him in the brick that I bought. Tell me how he has worked out for you in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of Trigon and Raven once we get to 100 subscribers. So share the channel around, and hope that I was able to give you a nice fix for your Clix addiction just like I have today. And we'll see you next time.